Has anyone filled in, Earl, about, like, why their characters are here? Earl, this is a summer camp that's essentially rehabilitation for people who have committed petty crimes.
Damn it.
All right.
Or are accused of it.
Or are accused of it, yeah.
I got you, Dylan.
Or they pissed off their town watch captain.
Well,
What have you just sent me?
Kenshin's outfit's my outfit.
Oh, okay. Cool, that's actually cool as hell. I love it. All right. Tony comes back. Are you guys okay if we end at 10:30, say?
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't give a shit.
What?
Awesome.
If it's not a bad time, I'd be prepared to jump in as a kobold monk right now.
Sure.
Oh my God.
All the monks.
Sure, give me a second.
Andrew, why?
But yeah, so if you guys are okay with it, we'll end at 10:30 tonight then. That means that, like, the real horror stuff hasn't even started yet.
It's true.
Oh, I know exactly what one I'm going to use for you, Andrew.
I'm excited.
What's your character's name? Andrew, I need a name.
10 seconds.
What? Okay, I've made you your character sheet. Bit of a weird name to pick, but alright.
I
10
love-
seconds to Kobold. How much health do you have?
Give me just a sec.
I love my children, Urgrasha, Ezra'et, in 10 seconds.
Andrew.
He said he was ready to go right now.
How much health do you have?
Let's go with 10.
Let's go with 10, or do you actually have 10?
10, yes.
Okay.
That he was ready.
Huh?
Holy shit! There's a shit ton more people now.
How much, what's a Kobold's vision range?
It's, they have dark vision to 60 feet.
Cool, one moment.
Damn, all these people with dark vision. Too bad it didn't help us.
Yeah, it's not nighttime yet. There will be nighttime, though, soon. Alright, there you go. Bit of a weird name to pick, by the way, 10 seconds, but I like it. You like your token, Andrew?
I love it.
10 seconds, Kobold Monk.
I love those tokens. Why don't I get one? They're all just great. I love them.
but, well, to be fair, I actually wanted the pimple sticks, but you know.
Oh yeah, this would have been the other one that I could have picked, Frank. Hold on, I'll show you. I got a bunch of really good goblin ones. Like, the Bloinks is one of my favorite too. I'll show you all of the best goblin ones that I have. This was an option. This was an option. For anyone who hasn't seen it, this is Bloink 2 Stealers.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Goblins in general are just really great.
Oh yeah, they are. All right. So Tony comes back and says, "Hello, campers!
Hello.
Did you enjoy your trip to the lake?"
Hello.
It was great.
Excellent. Well, Team Terrific seems to have lost track of a couple of its members. I'm not certain how that could have happened, but so we've decided to round out Team Terrific's ranks, and these are a bunch of monks, I guess. Oh, this guy who looks exactly like Ubin. All right. The sun by now has started to set, and you guys all are sitting around a fire that started. One moment, as I turn off this.
Just to be
And-
clear, these new characters, are they just arriving at the summer camp, or were they part of a different team and are now being moved over to Team Terrific?
You guys, yeah, they're part of you guys. You guys just woke up here.
Like just now, okay.
Yeah, you guys legit have no memory from the last month, apart from here. Now,
Oh,
and being told you're gonna join these guys' team.
okay.
Anyone else?
Yeah,
Just to make it clear, Ink is the supreme leader. I used to have a supreme queen, but she was taken from me. Takahara-chan.
Oh, that's so sad.
And he reaches up his hand into the sky. Why did you urage me, Moro, not us?
Ezra puts a hand on your shoulder. I understand what it means to lose someone close to you. There, friend.
This one is confused.
Tal just told me that I should multi-class into monk.
Tal, you right.
I'm very tempted, but I'm not going to.
Tal, convince him.
Do it. Multi-class into monk.
No.
Just take one level in monk.
What do you mean
No.
this is a camp monk?
Like, as fun as it would be, this
Peer pressure.
it's not what Ike was meant to be.
Well, since we've got new friends here now, we should go around the circle. We'll start with 10 seconds. 10 seconds. You need to describe something about yourself, tell people about you, and then say something that you liked about the previous person to go. I'll go first, this way you can say something nice about me, okay?
Sounds
My
good.
name is Terrific Tony. I own this camp, and I've owned it for the last 10 years. We had to close down for a little bit last month when the incident occurred. But we're back open, and we're ready for business. And we've accepted all of you to help rehabilitate you back into regular society. We're going to make you normal again. And he claps. You're up 10 seconds.
Hi, I'm Tensek. I don't really know what rehabilitation or normal society is, but I really like that Terrific Tony is so welcoming.
That's 10 seconds. That's more than enough time to introduce yourself. Move on.
Next up is Caleb.
This one's name is Caleb, yes it is. This one is quite confused about what predicament he has found himself in.
Kill me.
This one would just like to return to his training. Yes, he would.
And you have to say something nice about 10 seconds now.
This one thinks that 10 seconds has a very interesting name. Yes, he does.
I hate
Fuck
you,
it.
Earl.
Fucking murderize me.
I love it so much. Never change.
Odin?
So Tony, is terrific your first name or is it an adjective?
Uh-oh. We have a questioning...
Rip! Fucking rip!
Dylan, you know what? You know what name to use, Dylan. A questioning Quentin.
A questioning Quentin? Roll me a wisdom save. Odin, your head is suddenly splitting. Like it hurts like hell. You have the worst migraine you've ever had, and your vision goes like stark white for a moment before coming back. Well, tell us about yourself.
My name is Odin. My head hurts. What else do I need to say?
Say something nice.
Caleb, you look cool.
Oh, this one is most grateful. Yes, he is for your compliment.
Oh my Jesus.
Ike, you're up.
Wait, who's sitting next to Ike?
Yeah, who's between Odin and Ink?
Yeah, isn't this person just supposed to say something?
They don't, and for whatever reason, Tony just glosses over them.
Murderize me.
Oh.
So, I'm Ink. Pleased to meet you. Yeah, I am the supreme leader of Team Terrific. We're all leaders here.
Oh,
But
he
I'm
must be very important. Yes, well.
But I am the supreme leader, and I miss my Takahara-chan.
Oh, it will be okay, friend. Yes, it will.
And I guess I like that. Oh, that looks like Ubin, so I don't need to recognize him too much again.
All right, moving on. Ezra'et.
Ezra'et, at your service. I like sweets and I like sour things. I like savory things too. So far, I'm having a wonderful experience at this definitely very legitimate, not at all weird camp. I like that I keep calling himself the supreme leader. We clearly have a strong and decisive leader that we can all just get behind right away. Yeah, that's about me. I don't know what else to say.
Say something nice.
I thought I did. I'll say two nice things.
Say it
Fine.
nicer.
I like your confidence.
Good. Ergrashisha.
I enjoy painting. I would like to paint a portrait of all of us before we leave this camp. That'd be great.
Arts
I
and
think-
crafts will be scheduled for tomorrow.
Oh, wonderful. I think Ezra'et is very muscular, and he looks like he could do a whole lot of cool things with those muscles.
I sure could.
It's a love triangle now. Ink, you have to fall for Russia.
Oh no, I just realized these are the two that's going to fuck.
Oh no!
The hobgoblin monk and the half-orc monk.
This one is concerned for their well-being. Yes, he is.
God damn it.
God, you all. All right, and now we're gonna go around and tell everybody their worst fears. That way, we'll come together closer as a group.
Oh no.
10 seconds. Well, firstly, I'll go first. My worst fear is the incident happening again. I can't find another. I won't have any more missing campers. Not again. And he like twitches a little, and then says, "It's your turn." 10 seconds.
Second 9. Also being alone.
Being what?
Alone.
Being loved?
Alone.
Oh, alone. All right.
He
Next
said
up.
he said something before that though.
Second 9.
Ugh.
Caleb.
Oh, this one's greatest fear would have to be going back to the way he was. Yes, he was. He would very much not like that. No, he wouldn't.
Okay. Odin.
So, is terrific an adjective, or is it? I still want to know.
Roll me another wisdom save.
You poor child.
Odin. Blood pours from your ears as you collapse to the ground and begin to have a seizure. Ike, you're up.
I God, a child disappearing is my biggest fear, so I guess I'm afraid right now. Why did you betray me, Takara-chan?
Because no one loves you.
Holy
Hey,
shit.
hey! Takara-chan used to love me, but now she doesn't.
She watches over you, friend.
No one cares.
She is.
Okay.
This one would care. Yes, he would if he knew you.
Next up, Ezra'et. I'm just going to call you Ezra'et, because nicknames are the keys to a healthy relationship. Okay, Ezra'et?
All right, I'll be Ezra'et. I'll be that a rat. I'll be this a rat. I'll be any rat you want me to be. As he glances over at Odan very nervously.
Odin continues flopping around on the ground like a fish out of water.
My greatest fear, which seems like it might change in the near future, is losing those close to me.
Terrific Tony nods.
Can I look as solemn as possible without actually being solemn at all?
Roll me a deception or a performance. Yeah, you pull it off.
Cool.
You're Gash, you're up.
My greatest fear is that thing that appears when you wake up in the middle of the night and you just see it at the edge of your bed. And when you close your eyes and open them again, it's gone.
You mean a wife?
Shit, Tony. Shit, Tony.
Holy fuck.
Sharon!
Jesus.
And he begins crying. The woman next to him goes, "So who wants s'mores?"
I do.
Yes.
She goes around, and she has a bag, and she waits in front of you 10 seconds to hold out her your hand.
I hold out my hand.
She puts a dead mouse into your hand. It seems to have had its neck.
Like, I love this shit.
Seems to have had its neck broken.
Does she move on?
Yep. Caleb, hold out your hand.
This one will. Yes, he will. Puts his hand out.
A still beating human heart is placed into your hand. Odin, you need to roll me a constitution save to not have your brain explode.
Jesus Christ! Tony's a monster.
You managed to come out of your seizure without dying. No s'mores for bad little boys. Ink?
I'm diabetic.
Hold out your hand.
But Okay, he holds out his hand.
She puts a severed hand with chain wrapped around the stump. The stump continues to drip blood.
Oh, that's not too bad. I've seen this before. That's no worries.
Ezra'et? Do you hold out your hand? Face?
Oh, I forgot I was on push to talk. My bad. Yeah, no. I just look at her and say, "Oh no, thanks. I'm quite all right."
Take the gift.
Okay.
Do you hold out your hand?
Yeah, hold out my hand.
A clump of wet, soaking, amber-colored fur is placed into your hand. You don't know why, but it looks extremely familiar.
Okay.
Ben?
Yep.
Do you hold out your hand?
Yep.
A small porcelain doll's eyes is placed into yours. When Lost Jack comes by, give him those,
Okay.
and he'll let you be one time.
Okay.
She goes as she sits back down.
Wait, was she saying that to all of us or just to Urgrasha?
Do you ask her?
Yes.
She ignores you as she sits back down.
Okay.
All right, Tony says, seeming to have recovered from his sobbing fest. Linda, by the way, you guys can all see she looks absolutely horrified.
Are there any sticks on the ground near me?
Yes.
How difficult do I think it would be to impale the dead rat on a stick?
Not too hard.
I try my best.
Roll athletics. Nope. You break your stick.
I'll continue trying while other things start happening.
Okay. You guys have you know what? I'll say you guys have the rest of the session to interact with each other now. Around this fire. Sound good?
Okay.
Because if I want to get into the other stuff, I think this is a good ending point when you guys are around the fire, and the next session will take place nighttime at the camp.
Okay, that's
That
good.
way we don't go too far in and then have to stop at a weird spot. Sound good?
Okay.
Yep.
Makes sense?
Are the NPCs still gonna be around? Like, can we talk to Linda, for example?
Yes. I'm gonna be here until 10:30, so if you want to talk to them. For now, though, I'm gonna generate some magic items for everyone who died. Earl, I'm sorry that you just joined in time to see this one last weird scene and some
No, it's
interaction.
fine.
So first off, generating magic items for everyone who had a character die. So right now, everyone but Martin and Earl, you are getting the uncommon tier magic items. I'm gonna say that what they are out loud, if you guys don't mind.
Sure.
So first off, Phazin got a chain of climbing. You can feel free to link that in the Hero Factory chat to show off what it does if you'd like.
I hope that was in the right chat.
Ben,
Okay.
you are getting... Hold on. One moment. As the first person to drown, you are getting something called the Gloves of Swimming and Climbing.
Oh my god.
This can be placed on any of your characters once the Halloween session is over.
Okay.
So it can be placed on a new character that you make. As the the second person to drown, Blake, you are getting something called the Cloak of the Manta Ray. which lets you breathe underwater and gives you a swimming speed of 60 feet.
Fuck yeah.
I know that item.
It's a cool one.
It's a good.
That's what you're getting. And lastly, for poor Andrew, Andrew, you're getting the Trident of Fish command.
Yes!
I will link what it does. The Trident of Fish command is probably one of the better ones. Because it's so shitty, but it's so useful once you
I
actually...
love it.
It's so dumb. Essentially, it has 3 charges, and he can expend a charge to dominate Beast on any creature that has an innate built-in swimming speed.
I'm happy about this.
There. And its charges, it regains them at dawn. It's also a magic weapon, too. You can use it as a weapon.
Yes.
Nice.
Do you guys like your magic items?
Yeah, I do.
Absolutely. I love the chain of climbing.
You got the chain of climbing because you got murdered by a chain.
I can make it do so many things.
Huh? Yeah, you were also the first to die, so yours was a little bit more powerful than the others. You also lost a your main character.
Yeah, rip Nagiaf.
Alright. Ink and Earl, you guys, if you manage to have these characters survive through the end, you are guaranteed a weapon that is of the very rare variety.
I just want the pillow back.
I
You
tried.
can get like dragon scale mail,
Yeah,
Dance
fucking slap that on my ink.
the 9 lives stealer.
Anyway, let us talk around a bit now.
You guys can talk around the fire.
I
I try
guess-
my best to make a s'mores roasting, like a marshmallow roasting stick with the.
I like don't lose that. Don't lose that, okay? You might need it. It'll be important. Yep.
The rat?
Yep.
I want to
Don't
eat
lose
it.
it. Don't eat it, please. Like, I know rats are tasty, you know, right? They're so tasty.
All the camp counselors are still around the fire too, right?
Yeah.
If
Uh,
Urgrasha was to make a movement to pull out her painter's tools and paint the sunset, would that be a thing that the camp counselors would comment about?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Can I try to subtly go and sit beside Linda without arousing too much suspicion / attention to myself?
You have to kick out the person already sitting beside her.
Could I just like squeeze in there or like butt squash her like out of the seat? Like slowly?
Are you a small creature?
Nope, medium sized.
Gonna be very obvious what you're doing. Everyone's gonna see.
Okay.
But you can if you want.
Cynthia, you look wonderful.
Why, thank you, darling. I spent 3 hours on my hair today. Because tonight is going to be a very special night.
So, Cynthia, I have a question for you.
I have an answer for you, my darling.
Is cheerful an adjective or is it your first name?
Alright, you roll me a wisdom save.
I just want an answer.
As this is happening, Ezra'et gets up and says, "Well, I'm super excited to meet everyone here, and I was always taught to give gifts when I meet new people."
As you're speaking, Odin's head explodes, sending bits of bone and flesh everywhere. And Odin's lifeless corpse crumples to the ground.
Well, that was quite unfortunate. Yes, it was.
Ezra'et flinches, but like pretends it didn't happen. I was taught to give gifts when I meet new people, so I'm going to do that. And he takes out 1 GP and hands it to Urgrasha.
Oh, thank you.
He then moves.
OTP.
He then moves 5 feet and gives 5 GP to this guy.
Thank you, weird.
1 GP, not 5 GP. Fuck, I don't know why I said 5 GP.
This
1
guy
GP.
goes, oh man, I never thought I'd make money off of masturbating in public.
I then move 5 feet and give 1 GP to this girl.
That's the woman who on the wagon implied that she may have been a prostitute. Thank you.
I then move 1 GP and hand it to her. And as I do so, I subtly, like, in as low a voice as possible so that the camp counselor beside me wouldn't hear, lean in and whisper, come sit beside me.
Okay, roll stealth.
Whoa.
Your OTP was crushed already, Andrew.
Yeah.
It's okay. This always happens to her, Grasha. She's used to it.
Can I stealth check my way into a phone number?
There's the stealth check.
All right. None of them seem to have noticed.
Alright, and then I give 1 GP to the Heartful Harry.
Okay.
1 GP to Cheerful Cynthia.
Yeah.
1
She
GP.
smiles at you and gestures for you to come closer.
I do so.
And she whispers this to you. Who is that, by the way, talking? That's Phazon, right?
Yep. Alright, I move over 1 and give 1 GP to Terrific Terry.
I don't want your money. Money will never make me forget.
Okay.
Alright, taking that at face value, just moving over, giving 1 GP to Tensec. Tensec? It's cool.
Hey,
You got 1 GP from me.
thanks.
Okay, move over 1, give 1 GP to Caleb.
Oh, that is most grateful of you. Yes, it is.
Place 1 GP over the body of Oden. Alright, give 1 GP to just this guy that no one is noticing.
He looks up at you and goes, "You can see me?"
Without taking note of that, the boy is sitting beside him.
All right.
I do want to point out that there was mention that I moved my token into Linda.
Yeah, you're sitting on her lap, and she looks horrified.
Have I managed to impale the rat on a stick yet?
Well, now I'm waiting to be summoned into the next campfire again.
Yeah. Okay. You got a new character.
Well, yeah, I've got the Martin strategy all set up.
Okay. New name your character. So I'm not even about like changing the token. Add the new nameplate.
It's Ugar.
UGAR.
Yep.
All right.
There are some.
Ugar, you wander out from these bushes over here and come sit down at the fire.
You sit on top of you sit on top of your other corpse.
Yeah, my other corpse.
And after you wander out and you sit down, you suddenly come to awareness of where you are.
To where the corpse is?
Huh?
Tensik walks over to here to where the corpse is.
Uh-huh.
And without being specific, just looks around and says, "Anyone mind if I..."
Huh?
Mind if you what?
Oh, no.
No, go ahead, eat him.
Okay.
Jesus. Jesus!
I
Jesus.
break off a convenient piece of meat and bring it over to just like roast over the fire.
Okay. Gross. You do that.
Yeah, we're like grossed over the fire.
Cool.
Congratulations. You are cooking Odin's flesh over the fire. Ugar, you feel like you don't know how you should feel about that.
Also,
I feel very concerned about this, actually. That's a fire hazard.
Entering campsite, yes it is.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm trying to think of a way to approach Linda, but for now I'm just sitting in Linda's lap.
Everybody wants Linda.
you've approached her about as much as you can.
She's like, please move, I need to get up.
Moves.
Where's you going, baby?
You're off her lap?
Yeah.
She walks over here and sits down.
Anyone else want some?
I don't think you should eat that.
I think you should. I'll have some.
I think your preparation method is subpar.
Excuse me.
That wasn't him. That was
I know.
from here.
I didn't want to step through the fire.
This one is quite full, yes he is.
Now that I'm thinking about it, that guy looks an awful lot like my long-lost brother.
So what you're saying is you want to eat him to gain his strength.
No, what I'm saying is you're all assholes if that is.
I mean, I have
I
no
didn't
idea.
kill him. It would be
You're
wasteful.
eating him?
I'm sure he wouldn't want his corpse to go
His
to
head
waste.
exploded, that it did.
Oh, I couldn't have been him. My brother's head never would explode.
You could say that.
I'm sure you're right.
You could
I
say.
thought I'd hear people say, "My
could
brother's
say
head
that.
never explodes.
You
I'm sure
could.
you're right.
You could.
Ugar.
Never exploded
s-
before. Why would it now?"
You could say that his mind was blown.
Oh, Ink. Ink, you're really good
This
at
one
words.
thinks he might have had a great realization that he did.
Fuck off, Earl.
Earl.
You're all disgusting.
We will all be friends, yes we will.
Oh, sure.
I hope so.
Ezra'et, talk to Linda.
He is.
Oh,
Slizzle right into those dizzles.
Sorry, Grasha, did you just say something about my food?
Huh?
Did you say something about my food?
I said your preparation method is subpar.
Don't attack him. Don't attack him. No, bad. Bad, smack. I can hear you thinking about doing it. I hear those gears turning in your little head.
Wait, who can't we attack?
Each
Well,
other. Don't do
I
it. GM
suppose I
ruling.
can-
Don't fucking do it.
We should all be peaceful with each other.
Would you like to help?
Sure.
Thanks. I could always use an extra pair of hands.
All right. I walk over to the fire with you and assist in the food.
Hmm?
I assist in the food.
In cooking an Odin's corpse.
Hey, that was my objection was not moral, but a craftsman's objection.
I respect that. I look over at Ezra'et and I try to get his attention by waving like a hunk of meat.
Very overtly, just swinging your arms around, like, "Hey!"
Want some?
Ezra'et looks you straight in the eyes and then looks away to his right into the forest.
Yeah, but do you want some?
No, I'm okay. Thanks, Tensec. All yours.
I'm
Suit
going
yourself.
to look. I'm going to look over in this area then. I want to perceptionize. Can I do that?
Yes.
Yeah, I also
Well-
want to look over there.
What'd you get?
4. It's a 3. Oh dear.
The counselors freeze up as you hear the sounding of crunching leaves and dragging chains coming from the woods.
Well,
Which
that's
side? Which side?
peculiar. Yes, it is.
The cook, who hasn't spoken this whole time, gruffly says, "Everyone look straight forwards at us."
I do that.
Okay.
I will do that. Yes, I will.
I do that.
Ezra's just gonna get up and come sit over here.
You can feel something moving behind you all. The chains get louder.
Can I turn around and look behind me?
Don't.
Sure you can. Do you do so, Ezra?
First I'm going to come and sit right here.
Okay, so the second you get up, roll me a dex save.
Oh
Okay.
God.
Ezra,
Yep.
you let out a scream as chains wrap around your chest and quickly drag you off into the woods.
Fuck.
Well.
Listening to instructions.
Ezra, as you're dragged off, the rest of you all can catch a glimpse of what did it. It's a large hulking figure in a brown cloak with a hood pulled up. The chains flung out from underneath its cloak, wrapped around Ezra, and then it was walking away, still dragging Ezra behind them.
Tony, aren't you gonna do anything?
That one didn't know listen to rules that he didn't.
And Ezra, you are dragged off. Eventually, the sound of chains stops, and everything returns to normal. So, Ezra, you're a rescue mission waiting to happen at the beginning of the next session.
Cool.
Should have gone for the meat.
Should have gone for the babe.
Should have stared at the
I was not
counselors.
paying attention to what was happening.
No, you weren't.
I thought that you were making a hinting at something that we should do for you because you looked over to the woods, right? So I was like, okay, let's do it. And then that stuff happens. So I was like, oh man, he is paying attention. He's paying so much attention. And then it's like, oh nope, he's not paying attention at all actually.
Goodbye.
No, I wasn't paying attention to what was happening on the campfire at all.
Goodbye.
All right, everyone, don't move. Gets up.
Yep, I let it slide the first time, and then the second time I was like, you cannot read a mood, dude.
Wait, what?
It's just funny.
Hey,
Could be worse. Alright, what's everyone else doing?
I can't believe Payton gets wrecked.
I'm-
What happened twice.
Can I move now, sir?
Holy shit, I just had a fucking heart attack.
Huh?
what?
Oh, there's a big dog that just shoved its face out at my window. I'm in the basement from my window.
Was it a big brown dog? Here,
No,
Cherry. Did it have a hood?
No, it was a big, huge white dog, just green color, just showed up at my window outside my door. No leash or collar or anything. I'm at in the basement, so my window's ground level height. It was just peering in at me, and I looked up, and this dog is fucking huge. I legit just had a mini fucking heart attack.
Now you know how Odin felt as his head exploded.
It's like
I-
FaZe. It's like FaZe and Blake are competing to see who's dead. He's killed.
I
Right, so-
say, Nurse, can I move yet?
I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
Okay, good.
Hey, would any of you like some meat?
I go over to Linda.
I say to the counselors.
She's
Um,
visibly shaking.
We all lost something today. Takahara John. But we will stay strong.
She's visibly shaken. And Tony claps his hands. All right, campers, it's time for bed.
This one could use the rest. Yes, he could.
You guys are taken back to your cabin.
How far through cooking the meat were we?
Oh, you guys had it cooked.
Oh, good.
And
Sharon.
when you guys get back to your cabin, there's a body in the fireplace.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
Ike is like, oh, that's where they put it.
It's headless. Looks to be a headless body with red skin.
And boobs.
Hank is the only one that knows the story.
Already in the fireplace. How kind of them.
Yeah, look, it's a decoration, and Ike sets it on fire.
And you guys have a pleasant chat by the fireplace of roasting Naziev.
I think you know exactly what Tensek does if he gets hungry during the night.
Yeah.
Like a midnight snack. Holy
This
shit.
one is quite
They-
grateful
they
for
know-
the humble abode. Yes, he is.
They left it already in the fireplace. How kind of them.
All right. And that is the end of tonight's session. What did you guys think?
That was
Fucking
great.
amazing, dude.
I don't enjoy how terrifying Terrific Terry is.
I am
Tony.
Tony.
But
Yeah,
Terry,
it is
Terry
Tony,
would have been a
Terry.
better name for him.
I'm really glad you messed that up out of character.
Huh?
Oh, just now. Called him Terry
Oh,
instead of
yeah.
Tony. I'm
His-
really
his
glad that
name
happened
is-
out of character.
His name is actually Terrific Tony.
But yeah,
Oh my
There's-
god.
there's a bunch of stuff. By the way, you guys have no idea how hard it is to come up with like adjectives and a name on the spot that both start with the same letter.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I
seems
know.
rough.
That's why I've been trying to fuck you up all night.
Questioning. When I say questioning, I froze. I was like,
As soon as I heard questioning, I was like, oh, he fucked up.
yeah, I was like, what name start
I
with
got
a Q?
giddy as soon as
I
you
like-
said-
I can't
like
believe you
how-
didn't think.
Yeah,
I
because me
ca-
and Martin both thought of Quentin right away.
I didn't think of Quentin. I'm dumb. Boy, oh boy.
I've been surprised that Ike has made it through this first part.
I am too, to be honest.
I also, my first character died because somebody failed their acrobatics and not. Okay.
I tried to save you. I tried.
That was you who failed.
I don't fail acrobatics.
The first character died because that was you, Blake, right? Ubin?
Yeah, Ubin died because granted I failed all the checks to save him after that, but initially I was fine in the water.
Yeah, that was entirely
Damn it,
our fault.
I actually have some plans for Ezra in this campaign. I really hope he gets rescued.
Yeah, that's
Oh, hell.
that was entirely Naren's fault.
Ubin's like, I'm fine, and then a fucking white dragon torpedo hit him in the head.
Honestly, we probably should have paid a bit more attention. If it
Yeah, I was having a different conversation. I was not paying attention to.
But then, yeah, I mean,
You
I
fucked
tried
up,
to-
dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was like, oh, I don't think he heard me. Oh, well.
yeah, Naren tried his best to save.
I even said don't. You went,
No,
"I'm
I
gonna-"
was lulled into a false sense of security with that. Just talk amongst yourselves until the end of the session.
Yeah, yeah, guys.
That's my own fault.
I'm being a dick. I don't know if you've noticed. You're never safe. This is meant to be scary. Earl, you got to listen to that fucking
No,
shit.
I really appreciate the setting, honestly.
Yeah. Ben,
really
what did you think of your first game?
Oh, it was good.
Hero Factory is normally a lot less you're gonna fucking die in Creep Factor.
Yeah.
But I hope that for what it was, you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Definitely.
So now normally I do favorite and least favorite parts. Blake, what was your favorite?